And this guy hit the nail on the head. That's all it's happening. That's all it's doing. And I got another question for you. If you are of the people that voted for him and say, that'll never go through, what did you say during Roe v. Wade? Now, the pro-lifers are like, oh, well, we wanted that to happen. But the Trumpers that are pro-choice, which I know there are plenty of, oh, I didn't know that was going to happen. What about Floridians? Floridians, how do you like not having your prawn? I know that there are a lot of people that are pretending that, oh, this is a great thing. Yeah, it's great. But how many of you have VPNs now? How many of you have learned about virtual private networks? This is, by the way, the administration here is supposed to be the freedom, the administration about freedom. But it's always think of the kids. Whenever politicians, whenever anybody says, think of the kids, and you look at the school shootings that happen here as often as they do, I can't take you seriously. I cannot take you seriously if you are saying, well, what about the children? Let's go ahead and remove porn from Florida. Yeah, what about the children? That's the reason you're doing it? No. It's because you don't really believe in freedom. And anybody who follows that, anybody who's in favor of that lunacy, can if the shoe fits, wear it. Now, let's finish this one real quick.
Immigrants. This is about immigrants in general, including, by the way, Donald Trump's father would not have been a citizen under this law. And neither would, I believe, Usha Vance, J.D. Vance's wife.
Or Kamala Harris, for that matter, because
Harris.
her mother was here on a student visa.
Yeah, I don't know that Trump would have minded that one as much, but yeah.
I think Trump supporters would point out, though, that just because that's the way we've treated it since 1865, if my family, if my wife and I had a child in England, that child's not a citizen, right? No other country does this. And so what Donald Trump is saying, look, yeah, is he being aggressive? Absolutely. Is he pulling for a fight? Absolutely. But maybe it is time that our Supreme Court actually decide what exactly does this language mean? And maybe it means exactly what it looks like, what it appears to be. But it's time to call exactly what it is.
Much more.
So what that guy is saying is not necessarily that he agrees with Donald Trump, but that no other country has that. I mean, I don't know if he does. I haven't watched the full thing. But if he says that it's very vague, I don't think it is. I think that we've been dealing with it right for 100 years plus, and I think that plenty of the people who are advocating against who are advocating in favor of removing birthright citizenship, most of them wouldn't be here if it weren't for an illegal immigrant giving birth here. So the level of hypocrisy just keeps going up and up and up. And the goal keeps being moved because that is what they do. They don't change the goalpost. They change the game. They change the game because there is not there's not a way to logically come to the conclusions that they do without sounding like stupid, sounding like a bigot, sounding like you are uninformed and that you listen to whoever gives you any information. So